Robert Glenn Ketchum is a modern American photographer. He is known for his captivating landscape imagery, which is used in tandem with important political messages. It is clear that many of his images are aesthetically evaluative, just by their explicit beauty. Ketchum's imagery and books have been a defining part of contemporary photography. But beyond this, Ketchum uses ethically evaluative photography to address critical national environmental issues. The summation of all this makes him one of the most successful artists and activists in American history. In the 1980s, Ketchum photographed Alaska's vanishing Tongass rainforest. His photographs, as well as visits to Congress, were instrumental in spurring Congress to take action. Millions of acres of the Tongass rainforest were set aside to become America's largest national forest. This land became off-limits to all logging. If you were to look at a collection of Ketchum's photographs, you might notice that most of them do not have one focused subject. His style is rather untraditional when compared to other nature photographers. He doesn't force his visuals onto his viewers. You might also note that he avoids many familiar photographic tactics, such as near-far composition and fiddling with the horizon line. This helps the viewer to see more of the simple beauty of the scenes that he captures. Critics have mentioned the photos Ketchum takes that veer toward abstraction are the ones that depict nature in its true virginal state. One of Ketchum's more recent focuses has been lobbying to protect the virginal lands of southwest Alaska. He pays particular attention to the Bristol Bay salmon fishery. The goal of this work is to try and keep the most productive wild salmon fishery in the world from being destroyed by offshore oil and gas management. This is one of the pictures captured by Robert Glenn Ketchum in Alaska. It is one of his photographs that particularly captured my interest. The complementary blue and orange colors give sharp contrast to a viewer's eye. There are varying shades of both colors because of the way the light is hitting them, which provides detailed depth. The slopes of the mountain ascend in the same direction, which serve to give the photograph a sense of continuity. I have always found landscape photography to be enchanting. I love to be outdoors and drink in the beauty of nature. Ketchum keeps his photographs pure and unadulterated so that we can appreciate the true magnificence of nature. He was quoted saying he didn't want his photographs to be about nostalgia, where they would lament over something already lost. Rather, he quotes, "I always want to be out in front of an issue, so that the work, instead of being about sorrowful regret, can be cutting-edge advocacy." A lesson we can learn from Ketchum is that change isn't accomplished overnight, and political activism takes at least as much patience as nature photography.